Alright, to make a new class, when you're logged into classroom.google.com, make sure you're logged in with our @carrolltigers.org domain. Click on the plus sign in the right hand corner and create a class. And this is where you give your class name and create. Students will see the same view. Instead, they're going to join a class. This is considered your home page, and here each box is considered each individual class that you are going to teach. When you want to go into that class, just go ahead and click on it, and now you're into the class and ready to send out announcements and assignments. Here you are at your stream. This is where all of your announcements, your assignments will be, and it goes in chronological order. So when you post things out to your classroom, the most recent will be on top. If you click on students, right here will be a list of students. They can automatically join. You do not have to invite them. I think the easiest way is to give them this unique code that they only need one time. But once you have your list of class students, you can check mark them, email them individually. A student moves, you can remove them. A new student moves in, just give them the code and they can join your class. Click on your About, and this is where it gives you a little bit more information about this class. Students have this too. This is just optional information to give a little bit more description. And right here, it does make a folder in your Google Drive. Students will have this too, so if they need to get into their folder for some reason to look at it, they can click on About and go to their folder. Here's where you can change the class theme to meet for your needs, and there's some pretty cool pictures here that you can change to. You have two options in Google Classroom: to make an announcement or to add an assignment. For announcements, this would be a good spot to share notes. You can link, you can attach a file. So I can upload from my computer, possibly a PDF, and add it. You can also add in items from your Google Drive. Right here you can add a YouTube video and just search. Also, you can add a link, a hyperlink to maybe a website. The next option over here, this is where you can select your multiple classes, so you only have to do it with one button. Just check mark the classes you want to send this to. Once you have this in here, you will hit post and it shares to your entire class with a click of a button. Right here you can notice I made an announcement, and it is for Google Classroom, a PDF. And even, it doesn't have to attach something. You could just say, there's a quiz tomorrow, and it will share out to your students. Now I'm going to show you how you add an assignment. So right here you have your announcement. You want to click on assignment. Go ahead and give it the title of your assignment. The first line is just giving a short title for the assignment. And then the next line here, this is where you give your details, your directions, complete directions for the students. You have to add a due date. So make sure you get the due date there. You can even add the time it's due, so at a certain time. At this time, you can add in any attachments. You can add in a Google Drive. I will show that another time. A video, if you want people to watch a video, and then also write about it, and insert a link, maybe a resource for the students. Again, you can check mark the classes that you're assigning this to, and then you hit assign. The students are going to get a due date. They are going to even get an email sent to them telling them that they have an upcoming assignment and that they have to do it. I'm going to show you how to create another type of assignment where students have to type in the answer on a Google document. And you would have to have the document on your end to attach. So again, you put in the name of the title. Don't have your title be too long because that is going to be the title of their assignment. Put in your directions, your due date, and right here you can click on Drive. So I have actually already created an assignment. This is what I want the students to answer, my questions. This is what I was talking about. I have the questions and the students you want them to write. So maybe you have a template, a graphic organizer. So you're pushing out. And this is what's great about this. Right here you can have students can view a file, but we want them to write on it, okay? You want students that can edit the file. Well, that will mean everybody can write on that one document at one time. Most likely you're always going to use make a copy for each student. So think of this like a copy machine. Each individual student is going to get this document. It's going to have this title with their name already created for them, and it automatically puts it in their own folder. So right here I'm going to do that. Make a copy. Again, you can attach more items there. Select which classes you want it to go to. Hit assign. And what's happening is this one document is getting pushed out to every student in your classroom. You're going to notice who is not done, who is done. Right now there's no students in my class. It automatically does that for you. Alright, now I'm going to show you what it looks like when a student turns in an assignment. So right here it says one person is done for the class. You can go ahead and click on those that are done. And this is an example of a test user. They have it done, no grades. It's kind of a little weird. You have to click on the white part to show. So here's the name of the assignment. This was the document that I pushed out that I wanted the students to answer. So you can open it up with one click and you can read their answers. You could give comments. Close out. Now, if you want to, you can add grades in here. Okay, you can select grades, you can type a grade. And then you could type in the grade here. Now, for it to go to the students and be returned back to them, you have to return the assignment. And that'll also save your grade here. So make sure you have it check marked and you're going to return. You can always add individual comments to that student. Give feedback, but make sure you click on return. And now they will be able to edit their assignments and see the feedback that you gave. It's not required that you put a grade here. If you want to keep putting a grade in for Infinite Campus, that is fine. And only use this as a management tool. It's up to you as a teacher.